Well, hey y'all, and welcome back. I just wanted to do a quick update video with y'all. I went to that estate sale on Friday. Video should have been released maybe 2.5 hours ago. And I'm gonna try to get this one up in a day or two as quick as I can. But I went back to that estate sale. It was Friday through Sunday, and on Sunday, everything that's left is 50% off. Well, y'all, I went back in there today, and I saw stuff in there that wasn't in there the other day. Apparently, they were still pulling stuff out of the attic. I was surprised to see some of this stuff. Some of the stuff in the closets had been picked through. I didn't even look at clothes when I was in there before. But clothes were $1 the other day, and of course, they were half off. They were 50 cents today. So everything I got today, it was 50% off, and some of the stuff didn't even have prices on it. So it was pretty much make offer, or they would make up a price for you. So let's get into it, see what I found. I spent $45 today. So what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna come over here to my clipboard where I have my Jeff Gordon items, and I have my Lego Dimension stuff, and I'm gonna put another sheet up here. And I'm going to keep up with, how much I spent, which should be like $268, I think it is, all together at this one sale. And we're going to count it down as stuff sells and see how long it takes me to get into the profit on it. So that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and get into it. First off, I have this t-shirt. It's a Beargrass t-shirt. That's where I live at, Beargrass, North Carolina, in case y'all were wondering. There's a Beargrass Charter School shirt there also. Pay 50 cents for each one of them. I can't believe, nobody picked those Beargrass shirts up. I'm amazed at that. You would think all of us locals would grab that kind of stuff, but apparently they just didn't want to go through and look at that stuff. I really don't know. Let's see what kind of clothes I got. First off, I got this awesome sweater, y'all. I mean, I don't know if you call that an ugly sweater or a pretty sweater. I really don't know. But it's made by Nutcracker. It's made in Taiwan. Don't know a whole lot about it. Really don't know a whole lot about that size right there. It says 20W to 40. I have no clue what that means. It's got to be a woman size. But it's in really good shape. I couldn't find anything wrong with it. So we'll see how much that's worth. I haven't had a chance to look up any of this stuff, but I found this this cool jacket. Looks kind of retro. Looks like 80s to me. And the cool thing about this, it has a drawstring top on it, but it's reversible, y'all. This thing's got pockets on the inside. You can flip this thing around, and it looks like kind of like a sweatshirt, or you can wear it like this. It's got that tracksuit, that retro tracksuit look to it. I don't know what that's worth. I'm gonna just guess $20 to $30 or something like that. I don't see why I couldn't get that for it. Like I said, 50 cents for that. So I mean, there's no way I can't make money on it. As long as it sells, I make money. Next up, we have this cool little shirt right here. This shirt, I'm pretty sure that's single stitch right there. It's got an Eagle USA tag on it, extra large. This was a local diner that was in town. This shirt to me looks like nobody ever wore it. But you see RC Soda Shop Restaurant Hamburgers, 35 cents. I mean, I don't know how old that shirt is, y'all, but that place has not been in business for many, many years. That place shut down 20 or so years ago. I mean, I have no idea how old that shirt is. Here's another one. This is definitely a vintage shirt. This is definitely a single stitch shirt. And it's got a little bit of yellowing right there. I don't really care. I'm not gonna try to sell it. It's something I'm just gonna keep. It says all roads lead to Beargrass, North Carolina. Just a cool old shirt, with and it's got, facts about Beargrass, when it was founded. Nobody knows really. Population, you could count on probably two hands how many people actually live in the city limits of Beargrass. But yes, bootlegging. There was a lot of moonshine made in Beargrass, North Carolina back in the day. But and the motto is not the biggest, just the best. That's always been the Beargrass motto. So 50 cents for that one too. Just a cool old shirt to have. Next up, I have this Hanes Heavyweight shirt here. It's a Star Spangled Betty. I mean, a lot of people like Betty Boop, so I'm pretty sure that's gonna sell. Shouldn't have any problems with that. Not really an old shirt, but it's still a cool shirt that I figure I can probably get $15 shipped, maybe even $20 shipped for it. Then I have this cool little boy jacket here. Nice little button-up plaid jacket. I don't know how old this is. Dixie Lad is the name on it. Some really good shape. I didn't see any stains on it. I didn't see any threads missing or anything like that. I don't know what that thing would go for. I'll try to find some comps for it and put them in there so y'all can see. Let's go over here to the table. How about that? This old radio / TV right here. It's a GE. I did test it a little while ago. It does work. I'll try to get it close. You can hear the radio playing there. I turned the TV on earlier, and I hear it, but I don't see it. But earlier, there it goes. I guess it had to warm up for a second. There you go. It actually does work. I mean, you can't pick up anything on this nowadays. Everything's digital. There's no analog signal anymore. But you see, it's got an alarm clock on it also, and in the back, it can be powered by battery. And looks like there's never been a battery in it because the battery compartment is in awesome shape. It's a model number 7-7225A. And you can also see there's how you adjust your vertical hold, contrast, brightness, all that stuff. July of 1986 is when that's dated. But let me unplug this thing. I don't want to burn my barn down. You never know with some of that old stuff. Paid $3 for it. There was no price on it, so they just named the price, and I said that's fine. This here was marked at $6, so it got marked down to $3 today, 50% off. This little thing, I think it's a vintage one, but I'm not sure. Most of the vintage ones right here, they have like a label, a sticker across them that says Stinger. It's not molded in like that, but I mean, I figure I at least get $20 plus shipping for that. I got a feeling it's gonna probably bring about 30. But next up, maybe y'all have seen these before, but when I saw this, I immediately had to grab it. I remember, I think it was my aunt and uncle. Anyway, somebody had one of these. I don't have the blanket to go with it, but this is a dual controller power supply for an electric blanket. Don't know when it's dated. There's no model number on the back of that one. This one's going to take a little bit. I might have to get the magnifying glass out. It's got the model on it. I did plug it in while I was there, and both of the lights turned on each one of them, so I'm assuming that it would power the electric blanket that came with it. And there was no price on this, and when they rang everything up, the guy said you can just have it. So he gave me that. And this next item, this is an old vintage cord. Let's see. Try to get this up here. Circle F Industries. I don't know nothing about it, but you can definitely tell that thing's vintage. I like this right here. It's got a thing where you can grab a hold of it to pull it out. My assumption is this would probably get hot. It's even got a switch on the side of it. I don't know what that thing's worth. I think I paid a buck or two for that. Next up, y'all know this guy? Y'all know who that guy is? Barney Rubble. I saw it and I was like, it's got some issues, but I mean, where are you gonna find this thing? I mean, it's got a bad spot on his foot right there. You can see it's cracked, and there's a spot in the back where it's cracked right there. But y'all, his head turns. If I can get this right, but his head will turn. I can't get it to do it while I'm holding it, but you see how he's facing now. You can take his head. You can take his head and turn it all the way around if you want to. The reason I picked this up, y'all probably are not going to be able to see this, but I'm going to try. Right there is the date. It says Hanna-Barbera Products 1960. I mean, what kind of shape do you expect that thing to be in? It was made in 1960. I mean, that thing is 62 years old right now. I saw where one had sold that was in a lot better condition. It had a little bit of ink on it, but it was sold for over $30 plus the buyer paid shipping on it. So, you know, somebody's going to want it, even though it's damaged. I figure I'll at least get $20 for it, but I don't know. I could be wrong. I'll list it and we'll see what happens. All right, back to it. I picked up, let's see, we'll go over these weights first. These are just some ankle weights. They had them for $3. Of course, they were $1.50. I don't see why. I mean, I can fit that in a padded flat rate envelope. It's going to ship for less than $8 or around $8. I mean, to be sure, I can get $20-25 for it shipped. I mean, it'll make a little bit of money. I mean, it's not going to make a whole lot. This next one, Barbara Johnson. This is like a calendar, and it's got, I think it's like a Christian calendar. It looks like it's never been used. It says Christian Connections, but we'll see what it sells for. I have no idea. $10 or something. I don't know. We'll see. But didn't pay much for it. I mean, I don't even know if I paid $1 for it or something. This right here, this is a Corningware piece. You can see right there on the end of it. Detachable lock-on handle. Still has the roses tag on it from back in the day. And I'll take this out so I can show it to y'all. I don't know if you know what this is, but this is a handle that goes onto a saucepan, and you put it on that saucepan, and it locks in, and then you can pick the whole saucepan up. If you had the saucepan and the lid and the handle, it would probably sell for around $50 shipped. But this item right here, I see no reason why I couldn't get $15 for that item. $15 shipped. I mean, to be sure, I can get that for it. I picked up another iron. This is a Black & Decker. It was $2 a day because it was 50% off. This one isn't as old as that Sunbeam iron that I picked up, but if it works, I'll still get a little bit of money for it. Next up, this little Jumpin' Jimmy Choo-Choo train. I don't know if any of y'all had one of these when you were younger, but you see his head, that's hard to do it up here, but his head goes up and down as he moves. I had one of those. Really simple little toy, but man, kids love those things. I paid $1 for it. We'll see what it sells for. Next up, we have this. It's called the Snack Master. And I'm assuming this thing's going to work because y'all, I don't. I'm about to drop it and break it. Y'all, I really don't think anybody ever used this thing. Let's look inside of it. Look at that. That thing looks brand new in there. There's no damage to it whatsoever. I've seen similar items like that sell for around $30 on eBay. $30 shipped. They made up a price for it. It was something that I found in the top of a cabinet. There was a large Lazy Susan in there, and it was at the top in the back. I spun it around, and there it was. So $3. Next up, we have another item. I think I paid $2 for this one. It's a Presto Hot Dogger. How about that? And you can tell this thing has not been used. Nobody ties up cords like that, but it seems to be new. There's a crack right in here. I'm not real worried about that. You can see it right there. But it says, I got to get the stain off of it too. It'll come right off though. It says, now cook 6 hot dogs in just 60 seconds. I mean, that's not long. I might try to cook some hot dogs in that thing, but have no idea what that's worth. I just saw it, knew it was old, bought it. We'll see what happens. What's next? Let's talk about these. Y'all know what those are? They're rabbit fur earmuffs. I don't know how old they are. They have Kmart tags on them. They have Kmart tags. I tried to get him to sell it to me for $1. He was asking, they were asking $3 each for them. One is kind of a dirty white color. The other one is brown, brownish gray, and then there's a white one in there. I paid $1.50 each for them, and I don't know if they'll even sell. I have no idea what that's going to be worth, but we'll find out. This thing, do y'all know what that is? That thing's tiny, man. Look, there's my finger in front of that. That thing's tiny. That right there, a lady could keep this in her purse. And inside of it says Sunbeam Bread, but inside of this thing is a rain cap. It's a lady's rain cap she could keep in her pocketbook. I just thought it was super cool. I may just put it up on my display shelf and not sell it. I don't know. But I have no idea what it's worth. It was just cool to me, so I grabbed it. Now, this. I need some help with this one, y'all, because I'm not real sure. All right, so there was a toy bin, and I started going through the toy bin, and I see this thing in there. And I, wow, that's a cool little glider plane thing, right? I flip it over, and it looks like a Power Ranger on the bottom of it. I don't know that that's a Power Ranger, but I'm going to look into it, and maybe this little glider goes inside that, and then you like throw it, maybe. I don't know, y'all. I paid $1 for it. They threw them in together. We'll see. I have no idea. I picked up this little Pooh Bear. You see it says Pooh right there on it. But I picked up this little Pooh Bear, and it's a Sears Disney product. I don't know what it's worth, but I know a lot of people collect Winnie the Pooh stuff, so maybe I can get $15 shipped for it. It's super light, so it's not going to cost much for me to ship. Next up, we have a Belky Bear. I don't know if y'all are familiar with that, but Belk Tylers, or Belk as it's known now, you know, they used to put these things out every year. I don't know if they still do it or not, but this one is from 2002, and it's in really, really good condition. I didn't find any issues with it, and best of all, I paid $1 for it. So I know those most times those things sell anywhere from 20. They sell from $20 to $30 shipped, so shouldn't be any issue there. It may take a while to sell, just like my Pooh Bear might take a little while to sell, but we'll see. Next up, some items that y'all probably think I'm crazy for buying. Well, this one right here. It's a ladies' vinyl raincoat. I have no idea how old that is. I don't really know. It looks old, but haven't looked up comps yet. Have no idea what it'll sell for. And how many people recognize that right there? Do y'all know what that is? Have any idea what that is? It's called bath powder. And I remember seeing these like in my grandmama's house. It's perfume bath powder. 6 ounces, made by Revlon. It looks to be, see if I can open it up with one hand. It looks to be brand new, but the paper on top of it has busted. I'm assuming it's brand new, but it's just old, and I guess the papers give up on it. But I have no idea. Maybe y'all can tell me. Stuff smells really good. It kind of smells like baby powder. But here's another one. What does it say? Evening in Paris, it says. I don't know what's on the bottom. I have no idea. But there you go. There's another one. And that one's in the same condition as this one right here. Now this one says Charisma Beauty Dust. And I open this. Maybe this is from Avon. If y'all are familiar with Avon. You know, we used to have Avon ladies that came around the neighborhood, you know, and would come and try to sell you items, any kind of health and beauty items they had. But here's what it looks like, y'all. Get this thing out and set it on the counter. But you can tell it's still got the original paper on it. It's got the little holder to keep it in the box. Got the cool little I don't even know what you call it. Cute little gold tip on it. And I don't really want to open it, but there you go. I think this one actually has been used before, but it looks brand new. And it was $9 for all 3 of those, And it came with that little rack. I could care less about the rack. I'm probably just gonna throw that in the trash. But I think that's everything that I picked up, y'all. How do you think I did? By this time in the video, hopefully I've thrown up comps for everything on what I think I might get for it. And again, I have $45 in this trip right here, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, plus however many shirts there were. We're just going to say about 28, 29 items for $45. I think it's a pretty good haul. I guarantee I can make my $45 back. Just if I sell that little bug zapper and that snack master right there, and probably that hot dogger, I'll have more than what I paid back. I don't see why that wouldn't work. But I also show y'all why I'm here, why I got you. Show you what's going out tomorrow. These are sales from Saturday and Sunday. Sunday's not over yet. It's 9 o'clock. But this is what we got going out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 or 14 in there. But all that's going out. Some pretty good sales today. I don't think anything sold over about $40 or $50. But plenty of sales there. Maybe I'll make a what sold video shortly and show y'all all of that. But I want to thank y'all for tuning in, and I appreciate you staying with me, watching to see what I found. Let me know down there in the comments if you think I did good or not, or if you think this is a fail. It's my first estate sale, so I have no idea how it turned out. Don't know if I picked good items or not, but I'm living and I'm learning, y'all. And if you're watching, you're learning with me. Or maybe you can give us some tips down there in the comment section. But please give this video a thumbs up, and it'll really help my channel out, trying to grow it, trying to get people to learn more about reselling as I learn in reselling. So tune back in, y'all, and I will see you on the next one.